Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crazy Kitsune Gaming, and this is the grand opening of the Sonic Generations walkthrough, aka How to Win at Sonic Generations, aka Hedgehogcation. Okay, yeah, don't worry everyone, I'm never gonna call it that again. And, yeah, this is just gonna be a walkthrough of how to play Sonic Generations, going through each of its levels and, helping you out. So, yeah, today we're just gonna go through the basics and get through Green Hill, the starting level. And, yeah, I really don't see any reason to delay any longer. Let's just get straight into this. Alright, Green Hill, Act 1. What do you got for us, Soma Chow? That's a very good tip. Alright, so first things first. You may notice we don't exactly have a traditional health system. Yeah, you see these rings? You want to go ahead and grab these anytime you can, as they're basically your hit points. Always grab a ring if it's not too much trouble. So, as you get hit, you will lose your rings, but the more of them you have, the easier it is to pick a few of them back up. And if you are to say, get hit without rings, then, yeah, you just die. So don't want to let that happen. Alright, let's get some enemy introductions over with. So, the little orange guy on the ground is the Motobug. They will slowly, oh, so slowly, they will menacingly approach you and try to poke you. Now, the general rule for any enemy in this game is jumping on top of it is pretty much gonna kill it, consistently. And above we have the Buzz Bomber. It will simply fly around and just shoot yellow plasma at you, I guess? I'm assuming that's what it is. Don't quote me on it. I'm not an expert at this game, I'm just trying to teach you how to play it. Don't need to be an expert to do that, obviously. And yeah, every once in a while you'll find little monitors like that have a bunch of rings in them. Sometimes they have power-ups and other useful goodies in them. And yes, by the way, there is a spring hidden in that tree. And yeah, springs are pretty useful in helping you get around. Alright, now for our third enemy of the area are the choppers. The thing to remember about these guys is that when they're in the background and not lit up, they're not actually able to damage you. It's only when they're coming back down that they can hit you. But when they light up like that, you're also able to hit them in return and destroy them that way. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, they also pop up pretty suddenly. Right then. Now we'll just keep on moving forward. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Apparently if a ring monitor falls on you like that, it'll bounce you up. So I guess even I'm learning a little bit. Now, there is something very important to remember in this game, and that is momentum. There are going to be some hills like this that you can't quite just run on up. Sometimes it can help to just step back a little bit and get a bit of a run going. That way you have enough momentum to get up it. Alright, now for our fourth and, I think, final enemy. And, yeah, as you can see, this is the crab meat. They will basically, anytime you're in range, they're going to try and shoot some missiles. Now, they do have a determined arc, so they are pretty easy to dodge. And just like any enemy, simply jumping on top of them will kill them. Just, don't try to do it while they're firing missiles, otherwise it will hit you. There we go. Oh yes, and I guess we do technically have a fifth enemy, and those are the blue Buzz Bombers. They don't really hit you, they kind of just move. And, Oh, did you think the enemy did something else? Yeah, no, they literally just move. Alright, time to go through one of these tunnels. You'll only find these here in Green Hill, but they'll do, yeah, they'll curry you up in a ball like that. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is a difference between yellow springs and red springs. These red ones, well, what makes them different? That they launch you higher. That's about it. Now, there is a pretty useful thing you can do that I feel like should be shown here, and that is spin dashing. Basically, you just hold down whatever button it is for whichever system you're playing on, and depending on how long you hold it down, you will get launched very far. Alright, so those things are the checkpoints. So, if you are to die, like getting hit without any rings, if you've passed one of these, then it will go ahead and just plop you down right there. So keep that in mind. It's also why having a lot of lives, the number in the top right corner, is a very good thing. You can get lives by finding them in monitors or getting them from the shop, which I'll show off here in a bit. So yeah, you want to stock up on those, because if you die without any extra lives, then it doesn't matter if you've passed a checkpoint. It'll just force you to go back from the beginning of the level. Alright, so this is more of a level-specific tip. You do not want to go down. Now, that also means there is something else you need to watch for, and that is the fact that some objects that you walk on are going to break. Now, they usually look a little bit different from normal platforms you can get on, but not in Green Hill. In Green Hill, you just kind of got to magically guess that they're gonna break. So the best thing to do here is get a running jump and then jump on top of that, and you kind of just keep running until you're in here. Because as I'm sure you saw, yeah, those break. Yeah, they're not there anymore. And the same thing is gonna happen for these panels. These platforms. These floating pieces of grass and dirt. So just jump up to the top part as soon as you can, and yeah, then you're good. And as you saw with those wood panels, they actually did look a bit more red than most other things. And that's how it will usually be like. And this is a part where a spin dash can be very good, because I think you can actually fall off if you don't have enough speed on these bridges. Oh! And see, that's why you never trust this game. Because you never know when there's gonna be a platform like that. Alright, moving right along. Yeah, this is a very interesting area. Yeah. So, in Green Hill levels specifically, there are gonna be these swinging platforms. I think there are a few other areas with these, but Green Hill has a lot of them. So basically, when the two come together, you just kind of want to jump on them. Oh yeah, also, in case you couldn't tell, for those of you who couldn't get the picture, these are spikes. Don't land on them. Oh yeah, fun thing about Motobugs. Sometimes they'll just charge you. Not all of them actually do that, but yeah, it can be a little scary when they do. Oh yeah, and of course, bumping into enemies does get you hurt. People say Sonic is fast. They never said that he was, strong. So, these ring monitors, you notice one of them doesn't have a ring. One of them has a life in it. So yeah, you'll find those scattered about. So yeah, keep an eye out for life monitors, because that's just an entire life. You can also get a life by collecting 100 rings. So that's something to keep in mind for if you're ever low on them. Alrighty. Boing, boing, boing. Oh yeah, oh no. I was about to say, let's not get hit, and then what did I do? I got hit. Alrighty, more of these swinging platforms. Yeah, this is a very interesting little water cave. As if you fall down, then you are gonna have a bunch of crab meats to deal with. And, yeah, ain't nobody got time to have missiles launched at them 24/7. Also, every once in a while, they're not always going to be as easy to see as this, but there are going to be some objects that you need to spin dash in order to break. There we go, through there. And, yeah, just keep your speed up while running through this, and that should be, there we go. That's the level. We have officially gotten through Green Hill Act 1. Oh yeah, and when you get to the end of a level, you'll be ranked on it. Ah yeah, and you'll also earn those little things called points, which are basically your currency. And yeah, there is a way to spend the currency, obviously. So yeah, depending on how many rings you get, how quickly you beat the level, depends on your rank. Obviously I didn't do very good because, you know, I was trying to show off the level, show mechanics. And you may think A is the highest rank you can get. No, you can actually get S, because you get a extra rank for not dying in a level. So yeah, that's neat. So, yeah, should we just get straight into Green Hill Act 2? Actually, no. Let me show off your little hub area. It will be back to the left in this direction. So this little shop here, yeah, that's where you can spend your points. Now, when you come to the skill shop, it won't be quite as empty as this. Now, you can buy lives here. And you know what, considering what it's giving you, it's actually pretty cheap. In fact, I'm just gonna buy one here. Considering how much of the currency I have, it's not like I'm exactly running out. But, yeah, if you go into skill to customization, then you can look and make your own little skill sets. So let's just come in here into customize. And, yeah, that's my normal skill set for Modern Sonic. But as you can see, yeah, there's a ton of different abilities you can get. And a lot of them are really helpful. I'll probably make a separate video talking about each of these, but, like, yeah, 10-second rings. Yeah, having your rings take longer to disappear is pretty useful. Last Chance gets you an extra life when you're out of lives. Yeah, I won't really object to that. Now, there is one other little thing you can do in the hub area. If you go even further to the left, then you can find this, helper bot. So, first thing, you can read the Q&A. This is basically a sort of mini tutorial about a lot of the different things in the game, and all the different objectives of it. So, yeah, you can also view your records. Good God, I've played this game a bit too much. Ignoring that, there is one last thing to show you here, and that is if you go even further left, then you can go through this door, and this is basically your little, your own little house. You will slowly collect things throughout the game, like art, and also quite a bit of music, some very lovely music I might add. And yeah, you can look at it and listen to it anytime you want by coming back into here. And you'll collect more of it as you go through the game. You can also look at all the characters. Good God, there's lots of them. That's the lovely thing about this series. And you can rewatch the cutscenes. So, yeah. Now, as for the cutscenes, I'm not going to be spoiling the story much for you guys, because, well, you know, with these videos, you'll just be able to get through the game legitimately, so, like, why would I need to show you the cutscenes? Alright, with all that out of the way, why don't we finally get into Green Hill Act 2? And we'll finally be playing as Modern Sonic in a 3D world, a whole new dimension to deal with. Alright, so first things first, we have a few extra things to think about, and that is, first of all, the boost gauge. So basically, this is just a button you can hit to go way faster, but it does run out as you use it. But the good thing is, as you collect rings, you know, the things you need to just live, is you'll actually get more boost gauge, which means that you can continue to use it if you grab enough rings. Alrighty then, so, any other things to show you? Oh yeah, you also have the homing attack. So basically, when you jump up into the air, you can use the homing attack on any enemy that the game has locked onto. And yeah, it'll take you to that enemy immediately and destroy them. So the homing attack is very good for combat and very good at just getting you around. There are a lot of, you know, deep holes in the game that you'll need to get over with homing attacks. Oh yeah, you can also slide. It helps if you actually have some momentum. Every once in a while, you'll find low spaces that you'll need to slide under. You can also use slide to take out enemies. Doesn't look quite as cool as a homing attack. Oh yeah, one more thing to show you about the boost is when you're boosting, it will knock away and kill most enemies that it runs into. So yeah, that's very helpful to keep in mind. Oh yeah, you'll also find red rings like this that will just sort of shoot you up to new heights. Oh, hello, Motobug. Yeah, don't want to drive off the edge there, buddy. Boom. Ah, yes, and rail grinding. So basically, yeah, there'll be times where you just need to grind on rails like that, and you can actually switch between the rails as you're doing it. And there are some levels where this will be a very important thing to remember. Alright, let's just do a little boost to win here and get through this area. Ah, our first checkpoint. And remember, if you die, then as long as you have a life, you'll go back to those. Alright, hello red rings. Oh yeah, and every once in a while you'll find those rainbow rings that you can do tricks with. And yeah, you'll actually get a little bit of boost gauge for doing that. And if you're full on your boost gauge, it will sort of just kind of keep filling it. That's why I have a little boost gauge that is very rainbow-like at the moment. Alright, there we go, and oh yeah, by the way, you gotta love Green Hill, those two little panels, they're just like, oop, where'd they go? And slide, and boost. Alright. Ah, man, you gotta love the scenery in this game sometimes. Oh yeah, also, every once in a while you'll come across these little dash pads. They're, kind of annoying sometimes, but they can really get you to where you need to be really quick. Oh yeah, and you can find these little rainbow jump panels that are kind of like the rainbow rings. You can just do tricks with them as much as you want. Gotta love that. Alrighty, some rail grinding. Yeah, let's just ignore the fact there's a giant fish in here. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry. We're completely fine. It's just a giant fish. We'll even do some tricks. Why not? Yeah. And up, yep, there we go. We got 100 rings, so we got a life for free. Bam, bam. Slide. Almost land on a Motobug. Just everyday things for a hedgehog. Yeah, you're not hitting me with that. Alright, boost through another loop-de-loop. Do some bouncing, do some homing attacks. And what do you know? We're getting through this. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they put little spikes on the rails like that. Isn't that so lovely? Yeah, that's not gonna hurt anybody. Ooh. Oh yeah, by the way, the crab meats work a little differently when you're in the 3D levels, as they'll sort of just shoot their rockets forward. forwards. They're honestly a lot easier to dodge in 3D, in my humble but objective opinion. Ah, yeah. The homing attack really is one of your best combat options. Slide. And slide once again. Oh yeah, also your slide will break rocks and other debris that may be in your way. Pound, pound, pound. Alright, that's another squad of Buzz Bombers cleared. Ah, the freedom of Boost, the joys of Boost. Oh yeah, also, another important thing to remember is as you're running, you can do a little thing called the Quick Step that will basically instantly move you over to another lane, basically. Alright, and that looks like a goal ring. Oh yeah, and by the way, when you're in 2D levels, you just have the sort of goal signpost. And when you're in 3D levels, you just get goal rings. Yeah, don't worry about it, it's completely fine. And as you can see, because we didn't die, we actually got an A rank despite not actually getting to it on the points bar. Alrighty then. So I think that just about does it for introductions and Green Hill. So if you liked the video, then keep in mind the channel is very new. Like, literally, this is my first video, the channel is so new. So liking and subscribing would be very helpful. And other than that, yeah, I'll see you at Chemical Plant, as that's the next level to do. Have a good day, everyone.